Today I will show you how to make a traditional homemade flan. And I'm gonna start by showing you the ingredients. You're gonna need about 1 teaspoon of Mexican vanilla, 4 eggs, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, which is 14 ounces, 1 can of evaporated milk, which is 12 ounces, 3/4 of cream cheese, and if it's 8 ounces you're gonna need about this much. For the caramel, we're gonna need 1 cup of sugar. Also, I'm gonna show you what utensils you're gonna need. You're gonna need a saucepan for the caramel. You're gonna need a blender and a 9" by 9" baking pan, as well as a flanera or a double boiler. And this one is very convenient because once you put all the ingredients, you can seal it and then just do the bain-marie style, or baño maria, what we call in Spanish, in your oven. And you can find these, it's 1.5 quarts, and you can find it in Walmart or at Amazon for like $10. First of all, we need to make the caramel. I have put my saucepan on medium-high heat just to get the pot hot enough, and now I will pour on the sugar, and we should wait about a few moments and we're gonna start seeing that it will melt. As the sugar starts to melt, just stir it constantly so it does not stick to the bottom of your saucepan. Mine is an enamel cover one, so that's why it's not sticking as much. And you're gonna start seeing that it's gonna change colors, it's gonna become amber-like. And this takes about a few minutes, and I'm leaving my temperature on medium-high, or otherwise it will take longer. As you can see now, the caramel has been melting and turning into this very amber color, and I've reduced the temperature to be medium heat so it doesn't burn. We don't want the caramel to burn, we just want it to be melted. And there's clumps here, so what I'm doing is just waiting until they melt with the rest of the caramel, and just smashing them a little bit, but they will melt eventually. Just takes a little bit of time. So I've taken my pan off the heat just because I don't want it to get darker. I don't want it to get burnt. And as you can see, most of the clumps have melted because I've been stirring constantly, and we're pretty close to pouring our caramel into our flanera mold, and this has to be done immediately, or otherwise the caramel will solidify in the saucepan, and that's something that we don't really want. So now it's time to make the flan mixture. We're pouring our 4 eggs, 3/4 of our cream cheese, the evaporated milk, the sweetened condensed milk, Okay, or teaspoon of vanilla. And now we're gonna blend all of these ingredients. And there we go. And so as you can see, my mixture filled up most of the flanera mold, and what I'm gonna do is cover it up, seal it, and in my 9" by 9" baking pan, I've poured hot water, and it's been covering my flanera about halfway, as you can see. And all of these will go inside my oven for 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and it will go for about an hour first, and then I'm gonna take it out and check it and see if it's cooked. If not, I'll add more minutes. So for an hour. So it's been an hour and 20 minutes, and I'm gonna test if my flan is cooked. And I'm just inserting a toothpick, and as you can see, there's no liquid. It's just mostly just a little creamy. And as you can remember, I put it for an hour, took it out, and the center was liquid. So I put it again for 20 minutes at the same temperature, 350 degrees, and then now it's just perfect. So I'm gonna let it cool in a rack for about 2 hours, and then put it in the, or once it's cool, then put it in the fridge overnight or for about 6 hours, and once it's cool, it's ready to serve. So now it's time to flip the flan after it's been cooled for about a few hours, and what I'm doing right now is running a knife through the edge to take it out, as you can see. And what I'm gonna do next is put my plate or mold where I want the flan to be in. And what you're gonna do is that you're gonna flip it like this, okay? Just let a few moments, let the flan come out of its mold with the caramel. So you can hear it coming off. Just slice it off, and voila! There comes the flan, and you have the caramel here. So I'm just gonna scoop out this caramel on top of it, just to get the best out of it. Just to get the best out of it. And that's how you serve it. That's how you serve it. What do you think? I hope